you know what I just did? Oh, hi folks, it's me, Hannah. Hey, you know what I just did? I was recording, doing a video log, and I forgot to press the record button, and I was going on and on and on, into like a few minutes, and then the screen started dimming, and I said, why was the screen dimming? So, and then I realized, that I didn't press the record button. So, yep, okay. So, just a little quick update here. Firstly, my hair. My hair, I am trying to grow hair. Miss Fingers kind of inspired me. So I am trying to get my hair long enough in front, and then I could go and visit a hairstylist and get it all like, you know, um, all like styled and stuff. Yep. I am thinking about styling it like very similar to Miss Wiggers, and because I like Miss Wiggers a lot. Yep. I'm just not sure if I have enough volume, as much volume as Miss Wiggers. Yeah, but I'd probably find out in about maybe in about a few months or end of the year this year. Right now the hair has reached about this much, and I'm still trying to get it to reach about this much before visiting the hairstylist. Yep. So that's the first thing I'm mentioning in this video. The second thing is unwanted facial hair. So the chin area, I was getting like a couple of patches of thick dark hair, and I went to my laser hair removal clinic and got me a maintenance session. That's what they call it, a maintenance session after the main session. So I'm thinking like, this hair, the little strands, 35 strands here, about 35 strands here, about 5 strands here, well, about 35 strands. No, I don't know if it's exactly 35 strands. About 5 strands here, a strand about here, a strand about here, a strand about here, a strand about here. So, yep. And maybe like a strand or two here. So I'm thinking like, those may have been the strands, that where the roots, didn't get zapped the first time during the main treatment. Maybe they were really fine, like thin hair back then, or maybe they I don't know the reason, but I think after this current set of maintenance treatment, I think my the thick dark strands of hair on my face, like on my lower face and neck areas, would be permanently gone. So yep, right now, like it's been about a little over a week. So right now, like a couple of days ago, well, not right now, but a couple of days ago, they started falling off, like readily falling off. So I could just lightly like tug them, and they would just come off without roots. I guess the roots had died. So yep, I still have about a couple of strands here, and a strand here, and a strand or two here, that hasn't quite fallen off yet. Maybe it's just, it might fall off, like the strands might fall off in a few days, or definitely during the next treatment. Yep. Okay, so the third thing is the bottom surgery. I have successfully set the initial face-to-face in-person consultation appointment with the doctor. I got an appointment earlier next year, so yeah, there seems to be a long waiting list at this time, and then the actual surgery date might not be until like 3.5 years from that initial consultation appointment date, because I guess there's a long waiting list at this time, and maybe I might get lucky, maybe there might be like a few cancellations, and I could get moved up the waiting list. Yep. Okay, so the fourth thing, facial feminization surgery. Well, here's the thing. It's been about little over 3 years right now since I started the HRT, medically prescribed HRT by a licensed hormone specialist, and the muscles and body fat distribution and skin, the skin structure, have all significantly changed and transitioned. I'm now I'm completely the whole system's female now. Not just the muscles and fat and skin. It's also the brain wiring, everything. It's I'm completely female now. So the thing is, it's like a glove, right? Right now it feels like a woman's glove. It's a man's hand inside woman's glove, kind of. What do you call it? What's that word? Analogy. So the rest of the body is fine. The shoulders seem to have actually shrunk. I used to have big, broad shoulders, but I don't anymore. And same with the waist. I went from size 31 to now I'm size 27. And my my breast area, I'm not doing bad at all. The face, I was feeling before I was feeling real bothered by the ridge and the bump here, but now I'm not so bothered by them anymore. But I am feeling that the bone structure, the jawbone structure, is being a little bit stubborn to change. So I think that's pretty reasonable to get like facial feminization done. Like the jaws, they go really, really far back, and if I could just make them like, I'll get them a little bit rounder like that, and this side is more significant. This side is like real angled, so if I could make this side a little rounder too, then I'd have less of this thing that's sticking out. And see, it's here. So, and then the chin, the bone structure underneath seems to be like the square bone structure underneath seems to have like become more obvious because of the muscle changes and stuff. And so I'm thinking about getting the chin like a pointy, like that, maybe I could ask the doctor to like shave the corners a little bit. So yeah, so that's what I plan to do. So those are just the things that I want to do, but I still need to talk to the doctor to get like doctor's professional opinion, right, and then that would allow me to set realistic expectations and also understand the options and the techniques and stuff, so I could make informed, educated decisions about things. I am trying to get consultation appointments with more than one doctor. So that's the update, quick little update on my gender transitioning thingy. Laters.